You recording?
Yeah, I mean, it's recording. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Bloopers.
Good evening. I am here at the FIU beautiful campus with Coach Ronnie Suarez and this young lady who is an assistant coach, Cynthia Kelly. How you guys doing?
Very good, very good.
Great.
Cynthia, it's really, I'm going to start with her if you don't mind, Coach, because I was thinking it's a really great thing to see a young assistant coach, right? Somebody who, for whatever you're not playing, I guess you're not playing this season, maybe. Oh, who knows? But so you come and you give back to the game because you just tell us quickly. You've been playing since
13 years old under the sky.
Yeah, always under the sky. And you've gone along to play with some good teams. You've been at Life Right and reaching some really high levels of play. So that's a great thing to have you back here, Coach. You guys have not had like the best runs in the last couple of seasons, maybe, but how's it looking?
It's looking good. I mean, this the typical college transition where you have good years, then you have new guys come in and you lose some veterans and you keep just going through the vicious cycle.
It's never ending.
It's never ending. But this year we're looking good. We have the COVID year kind of threw a wrench into everything, and we lost a lot of players, and there was quite a few players that basically lost out on playing their senior season. But now I think we have 6 returning seniors, and everyone else is brand new. But it looks good. We got some guys with some good rugby backgrounds. Played high school. Some guys that extremely athletic, and I like what we have so far.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the practice, you have a nice combination of players, right? You just have to get them all doing the same thing.
Yeah, we got some good speed. We finally got some size.
Size. There's never enough size, right?
There's never enough size, especially down here. But yeah, it's I think it's a unique group, and I think right now I feel like it's that old. It feels very much like that older group, of FIU, like from 5-6 years ago. Real physical. Guys want to go to the gym. Guys want to work out. They like the hard work that we're putting them through and everything.
I know you put a lot of emphasis in creating the group, right?
Yeah.
The bonding. Tell us a little bit about that. What kind of stuff you do, if you can, tell us about that.
Yeah.
So why is it so important? And how does that make a difference?
So we try to replicate like some of the stuff that happens at elite level. Teams having a very strict culture that they follow. It's player built and player owned. It's not really coming from me, but it's more of an influence from myself, and the coaches saying okay, well, how do you guys want to play, and how do you want to be represented at the school? How do you want everyone to look at FIU rugby as? And the players kind of build it and make it their own and kind of mold it. We do a lot of things that off the field to try to keep the group together and go out to eat together. Like this Saturday we have a beach thing. Where we're gonna go play some spike ball, play some soccer, play whatever.
You're gonna get them together at 3 a.m. on Sunday for the All Blacks game.
Hey, I know I'll be up.
Maybe you should.
But it's stuff like that. And we have certain things that we do, and some of the stuff we've posted before on social media, like if we have a trip, say we go to FSU, we have tolls to get back into a van. So you got to do whatever. You got to do little things to get in the van, we have to sing a song, tell a joke, stuff like that. So it's just different things that we do, and the guys end up really taking it to a different level.
I think it definitely makes a difference. You can see that in the teams that are really have good bonding on the field. You can tell that there's something else. Cynthia, how has this been for you? This is your first time coaching, right?
Yeah, it is.
Do the guys respect you? I know you're a tough cookie, so I'm assuming that
Yeah, I don't play no games with these guys, but no, they're very welcoming. It's very excited being a FIU alumni to come back and help coach these guys. Like Ronnie was saying, they want to put in the hard work. They're wanting to play at the elite level, so it's really exciting to be able to share my knowledge with them, and they want to do it.
You guys have a very nice preseason schedule, right? Tell me a little bit about that.
So yeah, we have quite a few games. So we have UM that we're gonna play. we're trying to get a home and away game with them.
Listen, talking of please address Franklin his concern of what's going on with FIU. Don't want to play us.
Yeah, that was.
The Miami Cup, is it happening? The Miami Cup?
Sort of.
I'll sponsor it.
Sort of.
No money, but I'll just put my name on it. Okay?
The Miami Cup by Rugby FL.
Yeah, man.
No,
throwing some hats. I don't know.
It is. There's a planning is going on. So the morning that I got the morning that I saw the video of Franklin was the same morning that I received the text in a reply back from the old match secretary from UM saying that he's no longer the match secretary. So I have been texting the wrong guy. But I ended up texting Frank even before I saw the video, and we confirmed. Frank sent me a confirmation text this morning, confirming. So I think it was November 6th and December 4th we'll be playing UM. Hopefully home and away. Right now they're trying to sort out their field. We didn't care if it was home and away or away, but we just wanted to play. We also have the Claymore set up as our first game, October 9th. It's going to be a pretty busy fall for us because right now we have October 9th, October 2nd we have this FCC Sevens. October 9th we play Claymores. The following weekend we're trying to get Ave Maria. We have the 2 UM games. We have a Key West trip. We're also playing the alumni game, and I think the alumni game's probably going to end up where it's possible for us to probably even get in a game, with an extra game, and if we wanted to. So it's going to be a busy fall. Right now we're thinking that like a 6 to 7 game fall season really prep us into.
I think that is how it has to be, because then you only have 6 or 7 games, league games, or maybe 8 if you do finals, which is really not too much if that's the season. So I'm really glad that you guys are playing all these games, because these guys really need minutes.
Rugby players should be. Honestly, the seasons are too short and the games are so spread out. If you expect to effectively get in a really good season and get guys developed and get good rugby in, it has to be at minimum 15 games. Yeah. For at least for college level, it's got to be at least 15 games. So
I would say 28, but that's me.
Hey, the more the better, But the thing is that it forces programs to recruit, because you need those numbers, you need bodies, you need guys you need to develop guys. And it gives chances when we're playing all these other teams. It gives us chances to kind of grow the.
Of course. Listen, I know you've been very successful with your 7 programs. The Stormers, and with FIU going 3 times, right? 3 times to nationals. I did hear that you're planning to do that again. So beware the other teams on October 2nd.
Right now, this year we're not putting an influence into it this year. Just because to do well in sevens, you have to play more than one sevens tournament, and the FCC,
why are we playing just one?
I have no idea.
You don't know this?
I have no idea, but I will. I think that that's for Kirk. To have a really good and effective sevens team and season, and to prepare if you're going to go out of the state of Florida into national play, it can't just be one sevens tournament. It has to be a 3 tournament series, a 4 tournament series. Wow. It should be at least at minimum 3. When it was 2, it was great, but it should be replicated as it would be at national level. So a Saturday and a Sunday split. So 2-day tournament. And maybe 2, possibly 3. I think that's the only way to kind of get really good at sevens. But
it's still a little bit weird, because you play this now in October, and then you would actually go and play in May. So it's a little bit, sevens.
And the teams that want to do it are going to be dedicated to doing it. Obviously we when we were doing when we did the FCC sevens and we went to nationals. Right, or I'm sorry. When we did the first time that we did the Cirque Sevens and went to nationals, we
touch this side now.
We what do you call it? It wasn't as. What ended up happening was that we had to forego our 15 season. And to forego the 15 season,
I remember.
it kind of sucks because you have to put in the focus to try to do well at 7.
It's really hard.
Yeah, so it's hard to make that decision, and some teams will make the decision, some teams won't. It really sucks for teams who are really good at both. So a perfect example would have been USF. USF doing well in 15s, and if they advance into 15s, and then they advance at 7s at the same time to make the choice of, hey, this tournament is 2 weeks, so 15s nationals is 2 weeks away from 7s nationals. Are we going to put an influence into 7s, or are we going to put an influence into building a 15s program? It doesn't work.
Yeah. So hey, let's
I'm
see what your
disappointed.
fortune.
There was no fortune. You gave me a cookie with no fortune.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you
a little
took the
disappointed.
fortune out. You
Yeah.
took the fortune out.
What'd you do with that, buddy? Greedy.
Oh my God!
That's
You can
what
take
they
your
get.
wrapper back.
I just wanted to see what it said, just to see, what the season is bringing to you.
Panda Express.
Greatness,
Oh my God,
excellence
I
is
got
what the
wrong
season
one.
is bringing
Okay,
us.
so this is just the last question because I think they're about to close it. No,
No, we're good.
we're good. We have in the post on the try line this season.
We gotta find out what happened with the post. So
The
according
post
to
was stolen?
according to
That's a bad start.
coordinator, according to the coordinator, during the off season, the landscapers destroyed the post and
Oh
they
my
broke our brand new post. So on Tuesday we're gonna go look at the post and see if they're repairable or what needs to happen. If they're repairable, then hopefully they may be on the front post.
I would think
Maybe they
that
won't
you
be.
being such a intense
I know,
rugby guy, you should be a big fan of a proper field. Right?
I am a fan of a proper
Yeah.
field. I'm definitely a fan of a proper
Are you
line
also?
field.
Absolutely.
Really? It doesn't make a
Absolutely.
big difference.
It makes a
You
huge
come
difference.
to a place,
It does.
it's a nice field. Come on, guys. We have to make the effort. I know it's work, but I think it's really worth it.
Yeah.
We have been dragging this football post thing. I don't know why now everybody's fine with it. I'm not fine with it at all.
The problem is that
I know it's work. I know it's hard, but
so a lot of times, especially here at FIU, we've had issues over the years where the referees were the ones who determined whether the posts were supposed to be on the front or not, and a lot of obviously since it's a turf field at FIU, we have that frame that kind of comes out to the back. So they didn't like that being in the try zone, so they told us to push it back. Prior to that, we had the post with the tires, with the tire base, and they said it was too dangerous. They wanted those on the back post. So it's it was a lose-lose situation. If you put big pads there to cover the post, and they say it's it's obstruction, it's a trip, and it's so. Whatever. It is what it is.
Let me ask you this: What do you think about playing? I know you want to play in your home field, right? But what do you think about playing before another game, before a D2 game?
I like the idea.
Don't you like the idea of playing? Where another game is, or before or after? I don't know. That sort of. But getting together with. Even it could be with some other, with UM, doing like a double header. You get all the people together.
I do like the idea of it. I think it all comes down to the coordination of the schedules and scheduling.
Of course, yeah.
From the union.
But you like the idea?
Yeah, because there's so many things when it comes to the scheduling, because the scheduling not only falls into putting teams here, and some teams got to play away and some teams got to play home,
of course.
but then the coordination of the referees and who's going to do this game and who's going to do that, and it kind of becomes a little bit of a headache. But
because I'm going to be running for president next year,
I think somebody carry 4 more years.
Carrie's great. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. I really liked your practice. Very intense. Very,
Thank you.
You really know what you're doing. And the team looks good. I can't wait to see. So your first game is Claymores, right?
First game, will be Claymores in Orlando.
Okay.
So we're going up there. We'll be playing just outside of that big stadium that they have up there.
Okay.
The park up there. I think it's called Laura Dune Park.
Yeah.
We'll be playing up there. First game, October 9th.
Great.
Excited. Long fall season to jump right into a
Great.
nice long fall 15 season. Spring 15 season.
If you have any players left. Okay.
We will.
We will. These guys are tough.
I wish you the best of luck, and I'll be seeing you around. And we'll probably talk again before the season starts.
Awesome. Thank you,
Okay.
Charlie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ronnie, Cynthia,
I
nice
want
to see
a
you.
cookie with a fortune next
Oh
time,
my
right?
God.
Yeah.
That was terrible. Thank you very much.
Let's go, Chad. FIU on 3. 1, 2, 3. FIU. Man, Joey, you're fired.